Well, we are down here in Las Vegas at the Peppermill, which is absolutely amazing. This restaurant's been here for years, and actually they are my, they sponsor me, and they are, you know, helping me get this show out there, which is called Vegas Live with Ninon. And I have Aldo Mencatto with me. Did I pronounce that right?
Almost there, Mencatto, almost there. But it's so cool. I love the way how you say it. I love it.
It's with the English accent.
Yes,
so
keep it like
everybody
that.
else will
Okay.
have to say the same thing.
Keep it like that. I love it.
Now, Aldo was on my show a couple of weeks ago, but we wanted to bring you back because I wanted to get a little bit more into who you are and how you're from Brazil.
Yes.
And you sort of started this at quite a young age in designing, couture designing.
Exactly.
And I think we were talking about, you know, how did you get in there and how is it from Brazil to learn that? Did you go to college or how did you start with it?
No, it's funny. I come from like an Italian family. You know, my mom, my dad have 14 children. I'm the number 14 also.
You have 14 children?
Yes.
That's a lot.
And you know what I said? Back in the day, have no TV.
So you had plenty of fun, you didn't need TV?
No TV, mom and dad need doing something, you know.
They didn't need
Yeah.
That's why they have so many children.
I say, I have no TV, it's 14 child. And my mom, she never went to the school for nothing, and she used to sewing, make everything you can imagine.
She made all your clothes for her 14 kids?
Yeah, for whole family.
Wow.
The underwear, jackets, everything, you know. And I remember, I was the baby one, and when I was 6 years old, I was helping her to sewing, like hand sewing.
Yes.
You know, and I used to make also, my sister-in-law reminded me that after I came up be a fashion designer. When I was 6, 7 years old, I used to make clothing with potato sack.
The potato sack, that's
And old umbrellas, all this stuff. I used to make those stuff. And I absolutely forgot all this, but then after...
Did you think of your own designs then? Did you make up the whole thing yourself?
Yeah, with me something is different. I said my mom helped me everything because if I take my book, my pencil, and sit down to think what I can draw, I have no idea. Nothing coming out. But for me, come a picture, like vision.
You see the vision?
Come a whole picture. You know, like if you make a gown, come the dress, the color, the movement, the cut, the jewelry, the shoes, the makeup, they had everything.
You have the whole thing complete.
Yeah, whole thing. But what happened is, then after I started work as a modeling all this stuff, but I was not happy. I was unhappy.
That's because of the 13 other children who are hanging around.
Exactly.
Disturbing your life.
Yeah. And then I remember one thing. Before my mom passed away, she said one thing. I do not die before I see you happy.
So she knew you weren't happy?
She knew I was not happy. But after like about 5 years after she passed away, I had a vision, one red dress, red my favorite color, and I had a vision red dress. And then from that I started sewing, I started doing things, I started creative, but I never realized what I did. Then
you didn't realize what you had.
No,
you didn't realize your talent.
Exactly.
You didn't understand. Yeah. Most people don't understand their talent until you have to keep practicing it.
Exactly. I never did understood well this side of me. Then I met my one business partner, Orlando Salvatierra, in Brazil. He is the most brilliant mind. I love that guy. He is fantastic. And then one time I show him, and he say, "You doing this?" He say, "Yes." He say, "Okay, you are amazing."
Yes.
And then after...
so did you become partners or did you...
Yeah.
I think if I remember right, this is where you become partners and then you took everything.
Was not the... It was... Yeah, what happened is, I can be partner with Orlando and Arthur Matar. Both partner was working together, like creative and all these things. But the big problem was not my business partner. Yeah, no. The big problem was, what happened is in Brazil, we open for self-franchise.
Oh.
When you self-franchise, what happens is the franchise company,
yes.
They administrate everything, they taking care of the business, we trust them,
yes.
You know.
And then they just took everything.
And after a few years, they was taking care of everything, was working, self-franchise, all this stuff. We are very well solid. It was called Baker Street by Mencatto. And I tell one thing, one day I will bring back Baker Street by Mencatto.
And you have.
It's over here.
And that's where you came, that is the time when you came to Las Vegas.
Yes.
And you started your, so did you actually start from scratch in Vegas?
Scratch.
Well, not
Yes,
from
I-
scratch, you can't say from scratch because he had already created, he already had a lot of stuff. You already had the designs, whether in your head or whatever
Yeah.
was going in. So but you decided, what made you decide to go to Vegas?
I tell you one thing, it's a destiny. Destiny, because after I lost everything, we lost everything in Brazil. Me, Orlando, and Arthur, we lost everything. I was lost absolutely, like emotional other ways. And then I follow my heart. Everything for me, I have to feel in my heart. And I felt like I want to go to America, but I had no money to come in. No money to buy my
It's always
ticket
the
flight.
problem. This
I
money
had-
thing is always the
Money,
problem.
yeah, money
Always-
resolves some
It's always the problem.
And then I had the two best friends who I love so much. I'm so thankful for the rest of my life. One
I
gave
met.
me, yes, you met one who gave my ticket flight.
Yes.
He came and say, Aldo, you know, over here, go behind your dream.
And was he already in Vegas?
He lives in Kansas right now.
Yes.
No, he used to live in Brazil.
Yes.
But right now he lives in Kansas. And I'm excited because in about 2 months he'll be my roommate over here in Vegas.
Oh,
He
he's
comes to live with me.
He's coming to live.
Yeah.
Oh, how wonderful.
I have the chance to be thankful to him and have him in my own house right now. You know.
Because now you feel you can give back.
Yes, I can give
Which
it back.
of course, he bought the ticket to come out to Vegas, so he gave you that opportunity.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice to have a friend like that that can actually do that?
It's amazing.
It isn't, because sometimes you think you don't have any friends and nobody wants to help.
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
It's not that, you know, it's like, I'm in real estate. It's like when you sell a house and people say, well, you haven't had many people, you know, look at the house. And
Yeah.
I said, well, I only need one person to buy it. So you only needed,
You're right.
You only needed one person
Is
to help you.
A friend, I tell one thing, friend are not those friends who hang out with you, go to the bars, drink, all this stuff.
Yes.
Friend are those friends who will be there for you when you are happy or have the money, when you have the money,
Yeah, when you can buy them a
don't
drink.
have, yeah, when you don't have the money, you are happy or sad that they are there for you.
Yes.
And Clayton was there for me. He gave my ticket flight. Another best friend who I know for 20 years, he gave him Brazilian money, and then I changed that Brazilian money for dollar. I make $50. And I spoke on Portuguese, no English, no nothing.
So you spoke no English, you have a ticket, you have $50 and that's
Yes,
it.
that's it. And I coming behind my dream, you know. And
That's a beautiful story.
yes, and today is like such amazing because Elvis is my idol, and I come to Vegas, his favorite city, you know, the destiny. And then when I came to Vegas, I came to Vegas like I was so break it down, emotional.
Yes.
You know, when you feel absolutely lost. I love it, people. I can't, you know, like when you cannot communicate, you cannot say hi. Then I start learning, take the bus to go to work, like 3 buses every day morning to go
See,
to
well,
work, coming back.
that's the tenacity of to achieving something, and I think a lot of people, especially the younger generation, feel that it's all going to be handed to them,
Yes.
and they
No.
don't have to work
No.
that hard. And
No.
it's not that way at all.
No.
You truly have to actually be out there.
It's like, I think you have, like we spoke the last time, last show, you need to give a chance to yourself to know who you are.
Yes.
Give a chance to be happy, don't care what you're doing. Like you have a lot of money, success, fame, everything before, is that it don't means. When you don't have nothing, you have to accept it and fighting the right way
Yes.
for your dream.
Yes.
Look, never put your feet up to somebody felt you take their position. No, doing your own way, believe in God, trust in God, and you can get everything what you want. And I started work for Dennis. As
We all
a
know what
dish-
Dennis is, so can we have a time with Dennis?
Yeah, I love it. I love it, Dennis, because it was my beginning in Vegas. I was a dishwasher. I was clean dishes, clean bathroom, walls, parking lot, everything, windows, everything.
But you knew you had to do that to get to your next level.
Yes. You know, for real, I tell one thing. For about a year and a half, I would say, you know, this is my life. I clean dish, clean bathroom, that's it. But another time, another day, I went to a friend to Red Rock Canyon. And again, I had a vision. With a red dress, with one
Back to the red dress.
red dress.
And it is, you know, it's amazing. So on all that, now you have many clients, right?
Yes.
You got your clientele
Yeah.
up. and you make for many people
Yeah.
in town. And
Yeah.
have you achieved, obviously you want to achieve more, we all do, but have you achieved sort of and accomplished what you really set out to do and you feel comfortable?
You know, I realized, like, let's say about a year, 2 years ago, I realized that how important it is for me today. A lot of people, they follow me, they get my stories so inspired. Also, want to thank you to Las Vegas Sun, newspaper Las Vegas Sun. They put my whole story, was full cover, a double page inside. They put my whole story out there, and that opened all the doors for me. So many people was writing to this paper to say how inspiring story that was. And so many people get so inspired from my story to fight for their dream.
Well, that's what I like, and I like you just told me the story of how you got here, what happened to you, but you didn't give up, and that's the main thing with anybody out there. Just because you have a little mountain to climb that mountain, because you know if that's your dream and that's what you want, keep going for it. Because why not? Why not do what you want to do?
Exactly. You know what it is? The problem is so many millions of people come to America. Everyone come to this country, they have a dream, but almost like 90% give up the dream.
Don't give up your dream.
Don't give up the
ever
dream.
give up your
Never.
dream.
I come to America to be a winner, to not be a loser.
A loser. Good for you. And you are a winner.
Yes,
Yes,
we are.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we
you
are.
are a winner.
And it's such amazing how everything is going.
How it all works out. Now, if anybody wants to reach you, how can they reach you?
My email is aldomencatto@gmail.com. My website is mencatto.com.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, once again, he's been amazing. Aldo is. I haven't seen his gowns yet, but I'm going to.
I have one exclusive for you. You know that.
I have a gown for New Year's.
Beautiful.
I don't know. I'm going to be Los Angeles.
It's a
maybe.
couture.
Okay. Yes. Absolutely. But he's absolutely amazing. Get in touch with him. He's just wonderful, and he has actually accomplished his dream, but he still wants to move forward. Aldo,
Yeah, exactly. My pleasure. And only one thing is never ever give up your dream. Never. For nothing.
I like
Trust
that.
and believe yourself, give a chance for yourself to fight for your dream. And I tell one thing, you'll get it.
Thank you very much. Take care. We'll be back with Vegas Live with Ninon.